everyone, welcome back to Zavvi's YouTube channel. My name is Sarah and today we are going to be talking through the story of Back to the Future for its 35th anniversary. Now make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and hit that bell notification button so that you never miss an upload. Taking to the stage at the Enchantment Under the Sea school dance, guitar in hand, Marty McFly plays Johnny B. Good, showing off his rock and roll skills with an incredible guitar solo. Looking onto the crowd of confused faces, Marty says, "I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet, but your kids are gonna love it." And you know what else the kids were gonna love? Back to the Future, of course. Regarded as one of the best 80s movies, whilst it was initially rejected by numerous studios, Robert Zemeckis' film would go on to be, well, loved by everybody. This is the story of Back to the Future. And the story starts in the strangest of places, the basement of writer and producer Bob Gale's parents. While visiting their home in Missouri, Gale found his father's high school yearbook. Looking through the photos and memories, he discovered his dad was the president of his graduating class. Not knowing the president of his own class, Gale wondered whether if he had gone to school with his father, would the two have been friends. An idea for a story started to form in his mind, and it developed further when Gale told director Robert Zemeckis about it. The duo started work on the script, which was initially quite different to what would become the final draft. For example, the time machine was originally, of all things, a fridge, and to use it, Marty would need to harness the power from an atomic explosion at a nuclear test site. Ultimately, the idea was dropped due to concern that after the film was released, kids would climb into fridges and get trapped. And so the now iconic DeLorean was chosen as a replacement. Not only because it's mobile, but the team also thought it would work perfectly for the joke about the family mistaking it for a UFO, and Marty an alien. Meanwhile, Marty's mother's name was changed from Meg to Lorraine, Brown's from Professor to Doc, and Doc's pet monkey was replaced with the dog. Gale and Zemeckis submitted the script to major film studios for 4 years, starting with Columbia Pictures in 1981, who thought, "It was really nice, cute, warm film, but not sexual enough." They rejected it, as did the other studios. Eventually, the pair took it to Disney, something they had been avoiding, but Disney also turned it down, saying the concept of a mum falling for her son was too inappropriate for their brand. In fact, the only person in Hollywood vaguely interested in Back to the Future was Steven Spielberg, but they didn't involve him in the project, with Gale admitting, "We were afraid that we would get the reputation that we were the two guys who could only get a job because we were pals with Steven Spielberg." After struggling to get their project off the ground for several years, soon things changed for the better. In that time, Zemeckis directed Romancing the Stone, I love that movie by the way, which went on to be a huge success, and so he and Gale went back to Spielberg with Back to the Future. Spielberg agreed to produce, setting the project up with his company Amblin Entertainment. Casting begun, and it may surprise you to know that the fantastic duo of Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox as Doc and Marty, well, that nearly didn't happen. In fact, Lloyd only joined after the first choice for Doc, John Lithgow, became unavailable. And whilst Fox was the first choice to play Marty, he was unable to due to scheduling conflicts, being committed to the TV show Family Ties. So filming begun with Eric Stoltz as Marty, but a few weeks in, director Zemeckis realised he just wasn't right for the part. Despite it adding another $3 million to an already sizable $14 million budget, Zemeckis and Spielberg decided to recast the role and start shooting again. And as luck would have it, Fox's schedule had opened up a little, and so he was cast as Marty, with filming taking place on evenings and weekends to fit around Family Ties. On July 3rd in 1985, the film opened in cinemas, with Zemeckis and Gale believing it still might be a flop. Zemeckis was concerned by the fact that Fox had been unable to do any publicity for the movie, as the actor had been committed to filming a Family Ties special in London. Meanwhile, Gale was unhappy with the tagline given to the movie, "Are you telling me my mother's got the hots for me?" But wrong they were, as Back to the Future went on to dominate the box office, spending 11 weeks in the #1 spot, with word of mouth spreading the news about just how good the movie was. And of course, with that success came 2 sequels being given the green light, with parts 2 and 3 coming out in the following years. No one saw the success of Back to the Future coming, least of all Gale and Zemeckis, who struggled for years with the project before it finally took off. And now, celebrating its 35th anniversary this year, the movie is just as fun, adventurous and entertaining as it ever was. Now Doc, fire up the DeLorean, as where we're going, we don't need roads. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Let us know in the comments down below which of the Back to the Future movies is your favourite and who's your favourite character. Make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and hit that bell notification button so that you never miss an upload. I have been Sarah and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.